quick. First thing, the father's right. There's like the other gentleman said, a man code. That code is to me is common sense, courtesy, and respect. There's a thing called hotel, motel, holiday inn. You don't sleep under nobody else's roof if you can't provide for yourself, regardless of whether she wanted him there, the daughter wanted him there, or not. That's a no-no. That ain't cool.
So you're not with it.
Not in the least bit. If it was me, I wouldn't feel comfortable up under somebody else's roof. If I can't provide for myself, then the daughter's with the wrong individual. I'm not going to be sleeping up under somebody else's roof unless I'm married to him.
Well, you know it's happening all over the country.
I know it's happening all over the country, but that don't make it right.
And I agree with you. Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you. All right.
All right. Good hearing your voice.
Okay, good hearing yours. Sheila in Detroit.
How you doing, Mildred?
I'm awesome. How about you?
I'm all right. Long time no hear.
I know. You just stay away and stay away.
Because I enjoy listening to you at camp.
I miss you, girl. What's going on? What do you think about this situation? How old is your daughter now?
24.
Okay.
24. She was saying that. She said, oh, well, I was going to put her on the phone. She said, well, I'm going to tell her. She said, well, what you tell me? I said, you know what? Me and you going to go by her house, I guess, and do a Mississippi conference.
You got that right.
I don't have a problem with him. I have a problem with her. It's her, the mother, the wife.
Are you shocked the position she's taken?
Yes, 22 years. 22 years. And you know, I'm going to have to be the husband's friend. I'm going to say, you know what, brother, if it's not working out, and this is how the stance that your wife is, and you've taken care of her brat, you've taken care of her brat, and this is the things you get, man, you better put that B.B. King song on and tell her to get this stuff. I'm paying the cost to be the boss. That's it. Bottom line.
All right. Hey,
Have a good one. Have a good weekend.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, this is Mike. Hey, listen, let me explain something to you. These are the millennials. This is what millennials do. They're a whole different generation of people. You can't understand what they do. I have a friend of mine that has a granddaughter. She brought her boyfriend over to spend the night. She was livid when she discovered that this clown was in her granddaughter's bedroom. And she told her, she said, I didn't let my own sons do that, bring their girlfriends over. You don't see nothing wrong with it? You know what she said? She said, I didn't see nothing wrong with that.
That's what she told her grandmother?
She told her grandmother, I don't see nothing wrong with that. The millennials, they're completely different. Completely. Listen, when you go to a formal wedding, and people come to a formal wedding that you get dressed up for, and you wear shorts to a wedding,
you can't do
kind of like that's a different custom. That's a different custom.
But you know what? You can't do what you don't know, and this trendiness has gotten and is getting and will continue to get a whole lot of people in trouble.
Well, let me ask you a question. You're a woman. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen you in person. I've seen how well you dress, how you put yourself together. Let me ask you. I see young ladies out, nice hair, their hair, you can tell they spend time up under the, getting their hair well, their makeup is put on well, their nails are done, they're coordinated, and then there was a guy, and he was like, any second now, he might pull out a basketball and start playing basketball, and that's a date. And I think you deserve better. But that's the millennial.
It is, well, standards and class.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang up and listen to you.
Okay, thank you very much. I have this conversation all the time. Even in poverty, we've always had class. We don't see that anymore. We don't see it. People get up, young people, and there's some older folk who are looking stupid too. They get up out of the bed, they don't comb their hair, they don't care about, well, maybe they care. They don't pay attention to what they look like. And every time you walk out your door, and I always say this, my friends laugh at me, you should always look like you're prepared to be discovered, even when you're casual. Even when you're casual. But people just don't care. And sometimes people don't understand the opportunities they're getting locked out of simply because of the way we look. We live in a world that judges by the way we look and the way we sound. It's not fair, but that's just the way it is. And nobody has time to retrain somebody into looking and being the right way. The fact that folks got 20 tramp stamps, tattoos coming up out of their neck. I mean, who's going to hire somebody with exposed tattoos coming up their necks, on their breast, on their chest? There's a price. There's a trade-off. I guess that's what I should say. It's a trade-off. If you want to look like that, then don't get mad when you can't get promoted. You're not having access to the things your heart desires. But you can't teach class. You can't do it. Either people have it or they don't. And the other thing is, you can't tell them anything. They know everything. There was a time when young people would at least listen and respect the fact that people with experience can tell them something. But that's just the way it is. Well, listen, in celebration of Father's Day, this is a beautiful song we want to leave you with. And thank you so much for hanging out. And take care of the dads, okay? Even if they don't have children, if they've been treating your children as a father, just honor them this Sunday, all weekend long, okay? I'm Mildred Gaddis.